What's up, Carnival Spirits? It's TJ, and I'm joined with dcfaygoguy. What up, brother?
What's going on, man?
It's like we caught you off guard. You're all adjusting your shit.
I'm on my phone today because I haven't got my mic hooked back in yet. Or my camera, I'm sorry. And then my phone popped up. It's like, low battery. Yeah, great timing.
Technical difficulties up here on Carnival Spirits. We're starting off 2017 strong. Yeah, this is the first live stream of the year. Happy New Year, Juggalos. What up, Ghetto Freak Show? Whoop, whoop. So, as you can see by the title of this video, we are going to do a website review of the JuggaloMarch.com and a little more. We're going to delve into the it's not the Echo side. Well, maybe it is. I think ever since the gathering, we have been in the flipping Echo side. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
What's up, Nerdy Juggalo? Johnny X, what up? Yeah. Happy New Year, Wendy. We're going to kick this off. Bear with me. Here we go. All right, DC, let me know when you see the screen.
I see the screen. I see the light.
I'm blinded by the diamond beam and light of 2017. Look at that beautiful 2017 with the Hatchet Man. It's all blinged out.
Hell yeah.
There's actual diamonds falling. You know, CPN has a point when he said that, like, diamond rain actually would suck. Like, that wouldn't feel good. It would just be like shards of diamonds. Like, you know what I mean? It really would be like raining blood. Or it would rain diamonds and it would be creating blood puddles.
Yeah, man. It's like the one villain off of 007's Die Another Day, man, with the diamonds encrusted in his face.
That's right. What do we got here? Shaggy Two Dope of Insane Clown Posse playing in Agora, Cleveland, Ohio.
Did you mean to stop presenting? Because I'm seeing you again.
Oh, crap. No, I didn't actually. Pay no attention to the dude behind the curtain. All right. Well, that's good to know. If I press that button, that stops working.
There we go. Back to Shaggy's beautiful mug.
I think what I didn't mean to do was stop screen sharing, but there's a button that says present to everyone. And when I do that, it prevents you from popping up when you talk.
That's all good. They don't need to see me. They just need to see the website. Actually.
Yeah, but don't you want to see yourself on YouTube?
Nah, not really. I ain't that full of myself.
I mean, I usually lock the screen onto me anyways, but I guess this is YouTube's way of forcing it. Yeah. All right. Well, we got the screen sharing glitches worked out, and we're ready to delve into the JuggaloMarch.com website. 2017, we're marching on Washington. And there is a countdown ticker and everything. Look at this. Look at this crowd of ninjas. They're also they're also young. Wait, what are you saying?
said I like some of the editing they did, like some of the pictures. It looks like they're actually in Washington.
I don't know. It kind of looks like I'm looking at. You okay there? You're multiplying.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hello?
Am I still here?
Now I can hear you.
There we go. I went ahead and switched to the computer. You'll be able to hear me, but you will not be able to see me.
That's good. We didn't want to see you anyways. We got the screen share going.
Yep.
We're checking out the internet. This is CarnivalSpirits Explores the Internet.
That's right. With all of our technical difficulties and all.
Yeah, we're going to edit that out later. All right, so without further ado, we're going to check out juggalomarch.com. And it says Saturday, September 16th, 2017, at the National Mall at the Lincoln Memorial, Washington, D.C., 12 noon. And let's read on and see what's going down. So this is the day that we are asking every single Juggalo to join us in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., to make a collective statement from the Juggalo family to the world about what we are and what we are not. Recently, Psychopathic Records court case in our lawsuit against the FBI and the Department of Justice for listing Juggalos as a, quote, loosely organized hybrid gang, unquote, in their 2011 Gang Task Force report was once again dismissed, meaning that we're back to square one from a legal standpoint. And we've tried to use the American judicial system to achieve justice, and we failed. So on Saturday, September 16th, 2017, we're taking our fight to the streets, literally. As many of you are no doubt personally aware, that FBI's inclusion of Juggalos as a gang has resulted in hundreds, if not thousands, of people subjected to various forms of discrimination, harassment, and profiling simply for identifying as a Juggalo. Over the past 5 years, our legal team has heard testimonies and reports from Juggalos all over the nation who have lost custody of their children. They've been fired from jobs, denied access into the armed forces, and the most common consequences being officially labeled as a gang member by the law enforcement agencies for wearing Juggalo-related clothing or brandishing one or more Juggalo tattoos. A simple traffic stop for a broken taillight can and has resulted in otherwise law-abiding, hard-working, tax-paying citizen being put on a local or state list of gang members simply for displaying their Juggalo pride. Being labeled a gang member can be a permanent stain on an individual's life, since it will come up in a simple background check every single time. Whether that person is applying for a job, trying to adopt a child, join the armed forces, or attempt to acquire housing, their name may pop up as being gang affiliated, even if that person has never been charged with any kind of crime. That's some bullshit.
Nope.
This is the day we not only... Wait, is this the same thing written over and over again? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. This is the day we not only march on our nation's capital, but we will also be throwing a free concert to further display the collective power of the Juggalo family, we will be personally inviting all of the bands and performers who have over the years professed to support Juggalos and asking them to join us in making our stand. One key reason we are planning this march in concert more than a year in advance is so no musician or group can say they didn't know about it and didn't get invited or had a scheduling conflict. With more than a year's notice, these musical acts have plenty of time to save the date, perform in support of the Juggalo family in Washington, D.C. And Psychopathic Records will be personally, yes, personally inviting every single band to attend. So if you get to go to the concert that night and you're wondering why this band or that band isn't performing on the lineup, you'll have to ask them why. At this point, it's time for everyone to put up or shut up. You say you're a recording artist who supports the Juggalo family's fight against discrimination, then be there, live, in person, in DC, along with thousands of Juggalos standing up for their civil rights and the rights of others who have been oppressed or discriminated by reckless law enforcement agencies. Cha.
Sure.
This is the date. Do I have to keep saying the date? You should say the date.
Saturday, September 16th, 2017.
All right, next time more badass. This is the date that the Juggalo family must truly shine and show America that the world that we are not a gang, a public menace, a cult, or any of the other untrue labels that they have attempted to slap on us over the years. We must collectively show them that we are truly a family that is united by our shared love of music and fellowship. We help and support each other like no other so-called fan base ever have in the history of popular culture. We give each other food or water if someone's hungry or thirsty. We lend emotional support to help each other in times of sorrow or struggle, and we celebrate each other in times of triumph. We may be outsiders, the misfits, the weirdos, the underdogs of the mainstream world, but as a result, we have created our own world, one built on a rock-solid foundation of community, creativity, joy, and love. Well, not according to CPN.
Yeah.
Saturday, September 16th, 2017.
All right. Close. That is the date when we need you in Washington, D.C. We need you and your voice to make sure that we shout above the chaos of this noisy world and are heard loudly and clearly as we deliver a message right into the nerve center of America that the Juggalo family is not a joke, punchline, or any form of criminal organization. Well, wait, I thought we were a joke and a punchline. That's okay. Anyways, we're definitely not any kind of form of criminal organization. And this is our chance to make a difference, a real difference, to show the world that we will not tolerate any more discrimination against our Juggalo brothers and sisters. If being a Juggalo has made a difference in your life, we beseech you to be a part of the important, critical day in Juggalo history.
Saturday, September 16th, 2017.
This is the day we rise up. This is the day we unite to clear our name. This is the day we march. Please be there. Oh, this is like written with passion, you know. Yeah. This is some powerful shit. So we're marching on to Washington, D.C. and let's see here what the website has to offer. The people. These are the men and women These men and women have personally been affected by the gang label, and their stories will shock you. Ask any Juggalo, and they'll tell you we're not a gang, we're a family. So I'm not going to read all these statements, but we'll scroll down. We'll take a look. Oh, yeah, that's official. Oh, yeah, these are official Department of Correction documents. I think I remember that dude. That's a lot of content, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's the people. Let's move on to the March tab. Oh, I have to, I guess, choose a subcategory. We'll go to the event.
Choose your cat.
All right. Well, it's kind of like a business card, and you know we got tweets. Ooh, look at this! On the first day, 17 bands have already accepted. How fresh is that?
That is dope.
I can't lie, that's pretty fucking fresh. So there's nothing much more going on. Oh wait, load more tweets. Nope, there are no more tweets. These are the same tweets I saw yesterday. So I had yesterday off, but I actually was sick. I'm just getting over my cold. I feel a lot better today, and I actually went to work today. Anyways, on with this review. Let's check out the hotels.
Ooh, we're gonna tour some hotels.
Yeah, hopefully they got some, like 360-degree panoramic virtual virtual tours. Well, I see a lot of Hiltons, a lot of Marriotts, Regencies, inns, suites,
God, that'll be a nice, pretty penny to spend a night there.
Harringtons, Plaza Hotels, Hampton Inns. Oh yeah, Juggalos can run amok all over this place. Where's that place where Forrest Gump and Jenny hugged in the water?
Should be right there with the National right by the Lincoln Memorial.
Right here where this Christmas tree is?
No. Scroll to the left. A little more. See the little bit of water right there? See the blue line right next to the Lincoln Memorial?
Yeah,
that would have been the
Lincoln
water.
Memorial. I see it.
Yep, that'd be the water that they were in.
Yeah,
We could totally make that too.
All right. Well, that's cool. Frequently asked questions. This should be good.
It's Washington Monument, Shanzi, not Memorial. Got it right, Jesus.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be live streaming going on at this gathering. It's going to be me with a GoPro on my forehead.
It's going great at CarnivalSpirits. How's it going in New Zealand?
All right, we're going to do some Q&A, some frequently asked questions. I mean, do I have to be a Juggalo to participate in the march? Oh, I guess maybe we should have you ask the questions if we're going to be serious about this.
All right, hang on a minute.
Yeah, you ducked out. You're like, oh, he's going to read these questions. I could fucking disappear. No one will even know.
What? Gotta go wake up Meg because we gotta leave in like 10 minutes to go pick up her mom.
Okay.
All right, you said you want me to ask the questions?
Yeah, you asked the questions.
Okay. Do I have to be a Juggalo to participate in the march?
Not at all. This demonstration is about standing up for rights of people who have been profiled, discriminated, and unjustly treated simply for identifying with a particular music group or genre of music. If you are a patriotic American who believes in that freedom and the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, those are darn good things, and you are encouraged to be a part of the Juggalo March.
How long will the march last?
Opening statements and the official launch of the march are scheduled to go off as close to noon sharp as possible. The march path begins at the end of the National Mall near the Lincoln Memorial, and the walk path goes from that starting point around the Washington Monument and then back to the Lincoln Memorial, where we'll hear speeches and testimonials from juggalos who have been affected by the gang label. The actual walk should take about an hour, and the whole event total should be under 4 hours, depending on how many speakers there are.
They put their area.
Yeah, I read that right, but it fucked my brain up.
I noticed, and I read it.
Will there be security at the event?
Yes, security, portable toilets, and other amenities will be provided to ensure the march goes as smoothly and without.
Right? What are the rules of the march?
Hold on. Can we just laugh about how they're putting security and porta potties together in the same category? They're like, yeah, we'll make sure that everything's taken care of smoothly, and all this shit will go in there, and these guys will be security.
Oh man,
Sorry. I'm okay.
okay. Let it out.
Gotta drink some water. Fuck.
All right, I'll re-ask the question while you do. What are the rules of the march?
This summer, there will be an infomercial explaining to everyone about the march demonstration etiquette. To be sure, this is not a party, the gathering of the juggalos, or a frivolous social event. This march is a serious, peaceful public demonstration organized for one purpose: to deliver a message to the world showing how juggalos have been unfairly stigmatized and discriminated against simply for identifying as being part of a particular music-based subculture. The golden rule of the march for participants is simply this: if you're not serious about being there, just stay home.
Speaking of stigmas and Juggalo stigmas, man, Juggalo a Day has a pretty dope topic going on this week. I wanted to give them a shout out.
For sure, we got to check those out. I don't want to let cats out of bags, but we got some future hangouts in store. Or I might check out some of them Juggalo a Day videos. All right.
Since we're at somewhat of a stopping point, I am going to have to go ahead and bounce and leave you solo right now, BstMstR. So,
yeah, no problem, man. We finally got to the part I was looking forward to.
Right on.
The concerts. Well, thanks for joining me, man. And yeah, I'll see you later.
No problem. See ya.
All right, now that he's gone, on with the show. All right, juggalomarch.com, the artists. So Following the march, there will be a free concert at the Jiffy Lube Live, 7800 Celador Drive, Bristow. All right. Where the bands who have been personally invited by Psychopathic Records will perform to express their support for the Juggalo fight to clear their name from the FBI's gang label. All the artists listed below have performed at a Juggalo-related live show, the Gathering of the Juggalos, or is in fact a Juggalo band themselves. We are asking these artists to come and perform in solidarity with the Juggalos, since they have a connection to the Juggalo family. No artist will be paid. This is a strictly volunteer-only event. Since Psychopathic Records is paying for all associated costs with putting on the concert and the march. So below is a list of invited artists. Once we received an answer from an artist on their participation status, their decision, whether accepted or declined, will be updated on the list to ensure everyone knows exactly who will be at the concert on the evening of September 16th. Check back here regularly to see who will be performing at the Juggalo March concert in Washington, D.C. And that's what we got here. So let's take a look at, we can already see who's been invited. Who's been accepted so far. Supposedly there's 17 of them. But let's look at the invited list. We got 2 live crew. We got ABK, AMB, Aqualio. This is alphabetical order, huh? Big B, Big Hoodoo, Bizarre, Blase Rose, Blaze Your Dead Homie, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Boondocks, Brother Lynch Hung, Buckshot, Bushwick, Cess Crew, Crucifix, Crunchy Black, the Mafia 6, DJ Paul, Danny Brown, Dayton Family, DJ Clay, DJ Hoppa, Isham, Glasses Malone, Gmo Ski, Guar, Head PE, Hobson, Horror, Ice-T, Ill Bill, Jared Benton. I think that's a typo. Jelly Roll, Johnny Richter, Juicy J, Jump Steady, Killa C, King Gordy, Kissing Candace, KMK. I'm pretty sure the other day it said KMK featuring Johnny Richter. Kung Fu Vampire, La Coca Nostra, Lex the Hexmaster, Little Easy E, Little White, Liquid Assassin, Low Key, Light, Mad Child, Mastermind, Mayday, MC Chris in a little font, Mikey Clark, Moonshine Bandits. There's more names on this list than there were yesterday. Motown Rage, Murs, Mushroom Head, Misery, Necro, Onyx, Potluck, Project Warn, Prozac, Ari the Rugged Man, Razakel, the ROC, Ritz, Scarface, Scum, Suicide, Slain, Smokehouse Junkies, Stevie Stone, Tech Nine, Tones, Twisted Insane, Twisted, Waka Flocka Flame, Whitney Payton, Willie D, Wolfpack, Young Wicked, and Zug Island. That is a list. Ooh, what's it say at the bottom? Wish list. Psychopathic Records intends to invite several mainstream artists and celebrities who have Juggalos respect and participate as well. We will announce these names and personally invite them as we acquire their personal email address and contact info. We will also announce the official date they were added to the wish list and when their invitation was sent. So check back. So there's more to check back for. That's great. The following invitation was sent to each artist below. The first paragraph was written personally to each artist. The rest is as follows. Let's get right down to business. Oh, this is a long ass fucking mess. You know what? I tell you what, guys, if you want to check this message out, this is really interesting, and I'm going to read it later, but it's right here at juggalomerch.com on the concert tab. Let's go back to the top and check out the accepted list. Of course, Insane Clown Posse accepts their invitation given by themselves to participate in this this peaceful demonstration. Now we got Anybody Killer and Big Hoodoo and Blase Rose and DJ Clay, Jump Steady, Light, that's the new dude, Two Live Crew, Glasses Malone, Kissing Candace, Wolfpack, Jelly Roll, Vanilla Ice, Little White, Twisted, Kung Fu Vampire, Scum, Liquid Assassin, Buckshot, Necro, Suicide, and Project Born. And then we got the declined list, which has Isham, Killa C, and the ROC. So there you have it. And I mean, shit, it's only January 3rd. What's the deadline for this? Does it say? Did I read that? Well, we all know that Isham was the first to put out a statement. So we're going to hop over here to Faygo Lovers and take a look at that. This was posted yesterday from Punk Rock Juggalo. Isham's responded to ICP's request to join the Juggalo March on Washington. Isham has respectfully declined the invitation. He released a screen cap of the reply he sent to Psychopathic Records. In the email, he informed them of the reasons why he declined to be a part of the march. You can read his reply below or on Facebook by clicking here. Let's see if I can just read it below. That's really hard to read. Let me try clicking here. Okay. Well, that's much better. So it says, out of respect for our fans, we would like to share Isham's response to the public invitation he received to participate in the Juggalo March on Washington, D.C. First and foremost, I do not condone discrimination of any type. I respect what you are trying to accomplish in organizing this demonstration, and I support the First Amendment right to peaceful protest. However, I am respectfully declining your invitation to participate. My decision is not based on personal opinion, but on morals and ethics. As a black male, I understand the effects of discrimination and can sympathize with those subjected to it. Black Americans have been discriminated against under the protection of the American justice system since its inception, having to endure blatant acts of discrimination and self-documented acts of violence. From my perspective, there is a greater social injustice than the racial disparities I encounter every day. I also understand there is a fine line between peaceful protest and civil disobedience. Therefore, I will not voluntarily place myself or any member of my family or team in a situation where there is potential to sustain bodily harm. I live my life in protest. My protest defines who I am and the music I create. I trust you and the fans will respect my point of view and my decision. Isham. I was just checking out the chat, but yeah, so Isham is not game, and let's see here. We got, that's just the same. Okay, here's another post. This one's from Buckshot. He was invited. He says, I'm sure everybody knows by now that Psychopathic Records has invited me to perform at the Washington, D.C. Juggalo March in September. Juggalos have been wrongfully put on an FBI gang list, and it is affecting a lot of people in a very bad way, including everyone at Psychopathic. This is definitely an attack on freedom of art, belief, and speech, and I fully support everybody on standing up against anyone who believes this kind of trash being said about Juggalos. Psychopathic has been very supportive of my music career in the past by putting me on gatherings several times, as well as touring with them, big ballers, and even recording with them. Juggalos in general have had a very huge, impactful part of my actual life, just as much as the music. I can't count how many awesome homies I've met and have who are Juggalos. If they need me to come out and give them a hand on behalf of the Juggalos in September, then count me in. Invite accepted. I am honored to be invited to represent such an amazing culture of people over such an important cause. Juggalos, I'll be there standing with you all in Washington. Let's stand and fight together. Pow. Thank you, Buckshot. All right, here we got another decline. So it says ROC unfortunately declined to take part in it, but not because he doesn't believe that it'll be effective. He more or less stays away from taking a part of public stances in the political realm. And here's his letter. Thank you. While the invite to the march is greatly appreciated, I must decline. While I do believe it will definitely be impactful. Let me start by saying you guys know that I have been a Juggalo before that word even existed. Hell, I helped in a way plant the seeds. You all know how I know what it's like to be hated, discriminated on for the music you make and what you look like doing it. I no doubt know discrimination because I am first African-American ninja juggalo, have a Caucasian wife and a mixed race children. So trust when I say I know discrimination. First and foremost, as an African-American should be out protesting and marching for my race, other races, crimes, and social injustices all across the board. Shame on me, guys, for knowing that and still not doing it. That is my cross to bear, and I will have to settle that with God later. When we did the cipher for the cause, it felt empowering, and thank you for including me. You guys at Psychopathic Records are a true inspiration when pushing through adversities. I have so much passion, love, and respect for my musical family and peers and want the best for everyone involved. I hope you accomplish the intended outcome. Be safe in the process. See you guys soon. Best wishes. The ROC. Now, here's a different one. We're on Twitter. Kung Fu Vampire decided to respond this way. And if DC was here, he'd tell you. He told me about this. I came over here. I checked it out. I haven't read it yet, so we're gonna check this out together. I'm just gonna scroll up, but yeah, it starts at the bottom, obviously. It says, I don't come from nor have I been influenced by Juggalo culture, but I do, however, have an electrifying support system from Juggalos. I have had the pleasure to support ICP in 2013 for the Mighty Death Pop Tour, 4 times as direct support for Twisted and ABK. On a daily basis, I find myself defending Juggalos to non-Juggalos and have been ridiculed by friends from high school for my affiliation. His high school friends are picking on him. I am not a Juggalo by the typical standard of knowing every Joker's card or being an ICP fan. I come from a city where I was never exposed to Juggalo culture or ICP. My first exposure to Isham when we did some West Coast dates together in 2009, and wow, what an amazing fan base and cool humans. I never heard a single Twisted song prior to them inviting me on tour in 2010. And let me tell you, the first night on tour, Twisted earned my respect and admiration. Well, hell yeah, they did. They fucking kick ass. I can't believe you never heard of Twisted before 2010. But they're funny on stage, lyrically skilled. My sound and story is different from every single artist in this arena for the simple fact that I am not influenced by that culture. Instead, I like this. Damn, just say no, homie. Shit. And he's like, shush, sit down and listen. I ain't done, bro. Oh, no. I just lost my place. Here we go. All right, my sound came from Cali, and I love East Coast hip-hop and industrial music, NWA, Busta Rhymes, breakdancing. I'm just a weirdo individual. Fast forward to 2017, and I have a generic Hatchet Man tattoo on my leg. Wait, did I say generic or gigantic? My fans adore me, and I adore them back. I've brought friends of mine into this world like Gorilla Voltage, and my entire city has my back and supports Juggalos more ever since I've been in the scene. I brought Isham to San Jose. I supported Twisted at a few Santa Cruz shows I usually headline, and now we bring every Juggalo act through San Jose at the venue that I am the talent buyer for, specifically to do this for the family. I am not down to protest. I've never protested anything, but I am down to support a cause I believe in and say, fuck the FBI and this gang label is bullshit. So I am going to specifically do everything in my power to route a tour in the direction of that rally, and I will perform free. Well, there you go. ICP is tagged. I am 100% accepting of the invitation and will scream at the top of my lungs for injustice. Juggalos are the furthest thing from a gang. Will it be easy for me to do this free show? Fuck no. Will it cost me a shit ton of money that could have gone towards my daughter? Fuck yes. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that these beautiful people known as Juggalos are a gang. I've met more of them than anybody other than ICP. Now, have I met so many? Wait, how have I met so many, you ask? I've done 13 tours in 6 years and go on the merch booth every single show, estimated 150,000 have shaken my hand. All I'm asking for in return is ICP and company treat me with as much or more respect that I've earned, even though I'm not on a label. I can tell this story of glory as good as anyone. I took the hardest road possible with zero label support and have proven myself time and time again. I've reached out to ICP offering my support and respect on several occasions, and I'm honored to have toured with them. In conclusion, Juggalos are my family and support me, so I'm supporting back. You ain't got to be a Juggalo to see the beauty and the injustice. An artist based on who they are affiliated with. I'm a real man. I judge people based on one-on-one interaction, and that's it. This was long-winded, but it's just how I feel right now. People will make excuses not to support, but I won't. A lot of artist labels are all about business and protecting their dollars. I'm about being genuine and honest. In the end, though, I'm a musician. I love the Juggalo world, and it doesn't define me. Kung Fu Vampire is much more than the sum of its parts. See you September 15th. It'll be a day early. On a side note, I was very close to declining the Juggalo March invitation. I don't like the artist list thing, but I do support ICP. The only things I do is stay relevant is putting out unique music, high quality videos, amazing live show, no lame ploy needed here. I truly believe too much of anything can be a bad thing, other than maybe vegetables and honesty. Oh, he's got lots of one-liners, Kung Fu Vampire. Well, shit. Back to this list here. The first time I looked at the invited artist list, it was much shorter, and there were a ton of names that I thought of in my mind that I was thinking I'm gonna bring this up in my video, that this person should have been invited and that person should have been invited. But honestly, every single person that I was thinking of is now on the list. So good for them. Kung Fu Vampire doesn't like it, but this is how it's going down. This is the craziest thing ever. This is crazier than March Madness, you know, filling out brackets. Yeah, we're going to be back. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back. We'll take a look at this list again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a couple of days. I don't know, when something happens, you know, if there's something worth talking about. Just for shits and giggles, let's take a look at the editorials. Oh, and my internet crashes. All Americans should defend Juggalo's rights to be down with the clown. So these are editorials. March your ass off. You can't keep a good clown down. This is a good read. Juggalo March, American patriotism at its finest. Well, I'll tell you what, I would love to read these for you guys, but I'm not going to do it today. We'll come back next time. I'll read an editorial and we'll check out the fucking concert invite list. What we got? Press. Nice. Juggalos in the press. Tons of links. This is amazing. You couldn't ask for more information. Ha! In videos. Wow, RT. Well, I'll take it back home to the countdown ticker, and I'll say that I really, really wanted to go to Juggalo weekend, and turns out I'm probably not going to make that, and it's unfortunate. But I would much rather be at the march. I think it's more meaningful. Although Dark Lotus, Tales from the Lotus Pod, from beginning to end, would be pretty fucking amazing. Except, I don't know. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. It's kind of crazy, but I love living on the roller coaster of life. And yeah, it was really just my intention to peruse through this website and share it with you guys. So as always, make sure you check out CarnivalSpirits.com. I'm BstMstR. You guys are awesome. And always remember to fuck the fuck off. See you.